11 Alive is now diving deep into two of Atlanta's most notorious cold cases. In 1965, maybe the most famous case in the history of the city, Mary Shotwell Little vanished from Lenox Square Mall. The entire city was tied up trying to figure out how this happened. Diane Shields was found brutally murdered in her car's trunk 2 years later. For more than 5 decades, both of these cases have remained unsolved. 11 Alive investigative journalist Jessica Knowles spent the past year unraveling their bizarre and disturbing connections. And starting tonight, you can follow along on this journey with 11 Alive's first podcast, 5 Roses. Chapters 1 and 2 are now streaming on 11alive.com and iTunes if you're at all interested in this city's history. These are fascinating cases.